Hey, welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a mostly professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard from a haunted chick like me with really, really cute dogs. If you just found this and it's not live,
if a man really hated ads, here's what he would do.
Skip the ad. That's what he would really do. Anyways, you just found me and I'm not live. Skip to the end for the free collective message. I always try to do a free collective message for anyone and everyone who maybe comes by, gets a reading, doesn't get a reading, maybe finds me when I'm not live. Tonight's special is only $1 per minute for grief counseling sessions and tarot card readings. Everything you need to know is in the description. Every tarot card reading and every grief counseling session is only $1 per minute. There's a $6 Tacobox. You can get 3 questions, $6. You can also get an 11/11 love reading. You can also get the $15 sexual magical tarot reading, and the general reading is $30, which is the international standard. You get 1+ min and 1+ cards for every reading that you get. So pick your poison. I'm also doing the free yes, no, how, wins. And yeah. Everything you need to know is in the description. Hey Molly, welcome back to the Chammy. Hey Pinkalicious. How are you today? Hey Metal Rain, welcome back. Lately out there in California after the fires? I haven't heard like a drop of anything about anything, so I'm asking you because why watch the news when I can ask you? Double bird. Okay, right on. What is a double-double? You guys know me. I live under a rock, inside an enchanted forest, under an emerald city. I love my friend's dress. It's so cute. That's why I don't know what it is. Yeah, I don't know. Animal fries, that sounds terrifying. Terrifyingly, disgustingly good. Don't want to get married. I'm married to my music. Does that consider me married? Don't want to get married. Molly, you want to get married? Molly, are you agreeing that you want to get married by saying no, it's good? Look at my friend's adorable dress. Just love it. She looks like a gesture. A court gesture. You know, you can only get away with calling me that because you were really my friend for like 15+ years. My laptop froze, so I have to refresh the chat so I can stay reading it because it doesn't show up over on the mobile upload. It's weird. Hey Julie, how are you? No. Why do I want to marry eyes without a face. I mean, there's not even a default pic. I don't know, is that what it's like being married, Texas? Is it like being married to a default pic? They're there, but they're just not there, but they're lurking. I like Elvis. Like that is a subscriber. You're such a smart salesman, Texas. I'm sorry, Julie. Tampa, Vegas. Yeah, that's what I told my friends from Wales. Like, just quit crying about, you know, Wales not marrying you and UK won't marry you because you have to have some stupid paper from some place in the middle of nowhere. Like, just go to Vegas and get married and then come to Atlanta, have your honeymoon, get your papers taken care of. I mean, they did just that after her ripping her hair out for 6 months trying to get married over there. Yes, he did. Isn't it strange to think of Elvis as a twin? Does that mean there's like 2 Elvis ghosts? And they're doppelgangers of each other? Deep Thoughts by Stormy Hallworth. He has a cousin that has a Scottish woman. Well, it's probably related to Clan Douglas. Don't like David Bowie and Elvis share birthday tours? Texas tours. Molly, do you play Undertale? Well, I just say it. I mean, you know, Monty's parents owned that castle, and I mean, I wouldn't put it past them that they had probably been there for ages. You and Haus are probably cousins somewhere. But probably so far removed it doesn't matter, I guess. I think a lot of people have seen things like that in their families. Typo negatives, anesthesia song. Can you imagine where typo negative might be today in the 21st century had he not met his demise so early? There's just something about putting some typo negative on and just leaning back and closing your eyes. It's a nice trip. When are people going to start making great music again? It's so depressing. I'm about to start a movement. join us at the rodeo. Hey, is it still the same singer? Oh yes, Summer Breeze. That is by far the most romantic and the most beautiful Summer Breeze version. That is probably the best cover I've ever heard of that song. I mean, of course, the original is going to always be the best version. But that version, that typo negative version, that one was special. So special. Yeah, Gordon Lightfoot's pretty good. Really great songwriter. You don't make him like that anymore either. I feel the same way about Britney Spears' Toxic, but Johnny Goth's Toxic, better than any version that Britney could have ever done. So yeah, maybe you're right, Metal Rain. Maybe Typo Negative was the best version of that song ever. Ever, Summer Breeze. Summer Girl. A girlfriend of mine used to date him, and her boyfriend was in my band. So I get to hear all the juicy gossip, and then some. I've had an interesting life. Atlanta used to actually have an incredible music scene. Metal Rain. I don't know what happened. Like, you mean like as in you have a bad feeling about something? Or like maybe the takeaway or whatever you had for dinner is upsetting your stomach, Mom? I'm sorry you're feeling blah. Okay, Fartwarkle. That's your new name. I might have to excuse myself for a moment so I can go stop my father from being OCD in the kitchen. You know how he gets, Molly. So I cleaned up after dinner, but he's probably going to go over the kitchen. make sure he's not obsessively cleaning the sink. Yeah, Franken's dad was going a little too overboard. Put the spirit box on. See what you can hear. Yeah, I'm sorry you're not feeling well, honey. That sucks. Maybe, Just make sure that you know, you eat light since you will be traveling, and just be careful, okay? I don't know why this spirit box isn't working, but I guess it's because the battery's low. Oh yeah, that's right, I remember now.
Maximum volume.
Are there any spirits that would like to chat with us tonight? Are there any spirits that would like to chat with us tonight? Oh no, crystal singing bowls is what's making the humming sound. Just to kind of clean and clear the energy in the room. Are you a female spirit? Are you a female spirit? You have 10 rupees? Oh, congratulations, honey. I'm so happy for you. I have 0. I don't know what rupees are all about, but I see that I can get them, which I find interesting. So that's exciting that you even have 1. Can I tell my person? Yeah, you should definitely tell him that you would like to marry them. Sure. If you want to get a paid reading, some of those other questions, Carmi, are more like paid readings instead of free yes, no, how, when. Yeah, I mean, I can't see it. You don't have to spam it. A lot of them do that sometimes. I don't know why. I think because many of them maybe go to multiple tarot channels, and maybe they have to keep doing that so that they can feel seen. So what can you do with rupees? Does anybody know? Spirit, what can we do with rupees? Can we buy you a salad? Spirit, are you here now? Can you show us your presence? Yeah, me too. Spirit, can you see us? Like it almost reminded me of like something from a Pink Floyd record. Are there any spirits out there that would like to show us their presence? Maybe I should put the REM pod on. What's your name? Can you tell us your name or what you like to be called? so it doesn't give me a headache. Oh, really? Is that your name? Spirit, can you see us? Can you hear us, Spirit? Can you tell us your name? Do you like music, Spirit? Yeah, you, Spirit. How many spirits are there now? Okay. Have you been here before? What about your album? You want to talk about music? Whose album? Terrifying. Good. You like to scare? Do you like to scare people, Spirit? Yep. Are you a friendly spirit? Are you an alien? I guess you're here now. No? If you're not here, then where are you, Spirit? Where are you, Spirit? Kitchen? What about the kitchen? Hey, Ethereal Mia's Tarot, how are you, sweetheart? Welcome back to the Chammy. Spirit, do you want to give someone here a message? Oh, good. Thanks so much for asking. Yes, you, Spirit, do you have a message for anyone here with us tonight? Can you see us? You do? Is it peanut butter jelly time, Spirit? So which question is more important? That he realizes he messed up, or receive the text in a good way? Spirit, do you have any messages for any of us? So, him realizing he messed up is the answer. Well, that depends on what does that look like to you. He may already realize it, but doesn't feel too keen on maybe expressing that. What does the proper action look like to you? How does it feel? And have you told him how showing up as that one for you? Have you told him what that is, dear? What that looks like? And have you asked how he wants to operate around it? Have you had even a chance to think about that yet? Okay, good. Wonderful. Awesome. Okay, Spirit, what does she need to know? Calling forth Amelia's strongest and most trusted spirit guides. Yes or no on her question about Jabbar? Oh god, that spirit box is really just going crazy, isn't it? Wow, it stopped for just a second. So, yes, Amelia. Yes. You have full control of the situation. Easy adjustments bring you a light, soaring feeling of freedom, warm emotions, and ennoblement of life. So expect exciting events and new alluring horizons. I feel like Spirit's saying, you're overcoming something that may have been very difficult for you in the past. That is so creepy. I almost want to turn it off. Let's get your Howl and Win and see what it says about this. I have a feeling you guys are turning a new leaf. Turning a new page. Taking some accountability for each other's actions. And, turning things that were once bad into what's good and should be good. How and win, Spirit. How and win for Amelia and Jabbar. So what it's trying to tell you is, it's so interesting, it is trying to tell you the rolling chimes from the bells of success accelerate your situation. Changes for the better of your life are coming. But it's also because of you. Like I've said before, if you feel there's something to change in your relationship, there's nothing to change but self. And I'm only speaking from experience. I'm speaking from experience. Okay, alright. Yeah, but it doesn't have to be that difficult, Amelia. Tell yourself something different. You know why you can't change people? You can change how situation shows up to you for you. Yeah, but it's not your job to change them. See, that's what being in a relationship is about. It's supposed to make each other's lives better. And yes, like you change for the best, but it's not about staying in a relationship, waiting around for them to change either. If you guys aren't creating happy and harmonious moments together that are, you know, nostalgic moments, creating them again and again and again, like, you know, you want to be, then you need to find a way to do that instead of holding the grudges against each other about even needing to change in the beginning. I just couldn't stay around somebody who didn't align with my personal, spiritual, and physical well-being and balance. Like I couldn't be with somebody who didn't just like align with, you know, my values and morals. Like I couldn't stand to hang out with somebody or try with someone who would make me feel like there's a lot of venom inside their heart for me. I mean, granted, I've never really met anyone who made me feel that way either, so maybe we're both having a different experience, you know? Give me 1 second, I'm just gonna get a drink. Hey, Melissa with the J, how are you, dear? Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear about that with your daughter. What is he gonna feel, or how did he feel with my response towards his apology? Okay, just give me one moment. I'll go ahead and start your timer. Yeah, I hope she feels better too, dear. Okay, so what are your questions, Amelia? You got the, what is he gonna just, is that the only one you have, dear? Is that what is he gonna feel, or how did he... Okay. Spirit, I'm calling forth Amelia's most strongest and most trusted spirit guides. What can she expect from all this mess recently between her and Jabbar? Thank you, I appreciate that. Who's gonna be there, Metal Rain? Hey, puppy. Little puppy girl. Oh, the spirit box. Cool. Looking pretty good, Anelia, overall. We start with the Temperance, which tells the story of you both taking some time to dip your toes in the water, to kind of explore with what feels right, what feels, you know, like you need to talk about your boundaries. You know, you got the angel with the Two of Cups. This person is willing to work it out with you and finding that wisdom and clarity in what you truly want and need for your connection. Spirit saying you're going to be really focusing a lot on your world, inner and outer, and being balanced and more focused on your motherhood. A lot of happiness and joy all around in that energy there regarding you know, what you can expect from this whole mess. Okay? So, in regards to your second question, his next actions towards you, for sure, are something a little bit more maybe unexpected. His time and his effort to make sure that you're at least, you know, all taken care of, comfortable. He would rather choose love, all right, than, you know, choose something that, you know, hurts. He does want to call you. This is how he's feeling after the apology thing. He does want to call you and talk to you. He's just kind of hanging out, waiting for the right time for it to be the right time to happen. You know, it's either going to be one of two things. You know, either it's going to be feast or famine. But if you show up with that breastplate of love on your heart, you know, that scale of balance, that sort of clarity, kind of get your head in the clouds about what maybe you do still feel yummy about or would like to feel yummy about. You see what I'm saying? What would, you know, making this opportunity, what would be, you know, because it's either going to go one of two ways. And Spirit's saying that, you know, there could be a possibility of, you know, another, like, some type of, like, recommitment ceremony or company to keep, or some kind of just like, you know, let's celebrate the idea of our new story together to be a happier, healthier, harmonious one. Let's see what the love situation clarifying cards have to say for you. Yeah, that's why the deck is telling you, you know, he wants to call, he wants to talk, but he's just kind of waiting around for the right time. Don't chase him, he's your husband. He'll be around. He knows you. He cares about your well-being. You know, and even if you both don't stay together, you're probably going to know each other for the rest of your lives. So it's, you know, 6 of one, half a dozen of another. You know, just try to be your best version of yourself, like you always have been. And so just to clarify some things for you. Playful innocence. Embrace a childish spirit, where baby steps lead to joy, not so much seriousness all the time. And the Temperance card can very much be about that, which was the first card in the reading that was just starting to kind of drive me a little bit too crazy. The Temperance card can very much be about that, you know. So keep me updated. I'm here for you. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate it. To yourself with your thoughts. Yes, he does want to talk. He's just hung himself from the tree of life right now. Waiting for the right time. Just waiting for the right time, that's all. Probably not best to talk out your differences over the phone at work. This is all very much stuff that should be done face to face. You know, in a calm and zen setting with snacks or something. You know, not while he's trying to deal with his job and work. Okay, honey bear? Sweet thing. But definitely he does want to talk to you in the Judgment card. You know, that he's feeling this call of action regarding the feelings about how he's feeling about, you know, the whole apology thing. So, okay. Hope it's okay. Well, there we are then. folks there that want to chat with us tonight, yeah? What's your name, Spirit? Doug? Let me see what my time is on the live. It's 63%, so I should be here for a while. Thank you so much again for your donation, Amelia. I appreciate it. Keep me updated about the baby. I'll still be here. I'm going to hopefully hear back from you about the baby. Hey Liz, welcome back to the Chammy, honey. How are you? It's good to see you. How's your day been? Okay, alright. Well, I'm here with the spirit box. If you want me to ask it any questions, let me know. Hey Spirit, what's your name? Or what would you like to be called? That's kind of scary sounding. Something about like you? What? Can't you just do it tomorrow? I mean, if you really want to, you could just finish your packing today, tonight, and then that way you won't have to worry about it tomorrow. That's what I would do. But I don't know, it's pretty late there. Or is your car just like right there? Do you go outside and get something, or do you have to like walk around the parking lot to find your car? Drag the suitcases back. Do you really need suitcases for 3 days? Yeah, just finish your packing tonight, and I'll stay up with you, and I pack really lightly when I travel. I pack really lightly when I travel because I want to be able to take my guitar with me. As weird as that sounds. And a guitar case makes for a good extra added bonus for packing things. Hey Pratik, how are you, dear? Okay, most of your stuff is packed, okay. What about your body, spirit? It just said my body. That's kind of scary. What about your body? What? Is your body under the house? Are you tied to this land? Is your body tied to this land, spirit? Spirit, are you in another reality? Spirit, are you in another reality? Another district? What about the district? No, Spirit, I don't want you to take me around. What's a jobber? It's like one of those people on WrestleMania who, like, they're not a they're not one of the main stars, but they still make $250,000 signing a contract where somebody can just randomly beat the crap out of them. So it's like, don't come in here about basically just don't come here to be fake. Just be yourself. So, you know, on WrestleMania, they make it look like it's some kind of real storyline for the job, and it's really not. Does Mark love you? Do you want Mark to love you? It seems like a whole lot less strange and fake storylines on those in those wrestling matches. Metal. Hey, Cookie Victoria, it's good to see you. I'm having a good night. It's good to see you. I just love your username. It's so cute. Spirit, what does Madeline need to know about Mark? Hey, Khalid, welcome back to the channel. So yes, your friend is feeling some kind of special love for you in your connection. Let's see what your card says, Madeline. So it says it's the beginning of a delightfully new life cycle. Get ready for a deep emotional immersion into an amazing world. You may meet a mysterious stranger with an unusual talent who helps you speed up the completion of your plans. Oh yeah, man, the whole world is haunted. Good walking, Madeline. So that's really interesting about the haunting stuff that you found out about the history. Wow, really? What it does at the crosswalk. Scary. Yeah, there's been several deaths in this house. I think 2 people committed suicide. Countless people who passed away. I mean, it's just inevitable at some point in time, you know. Anywhere, any place, anytime. Kind of moment with death. Did the spirit box just say something about cheese? The woman who wrote the book Gone with the Wind, she met her demise at a crosswalk, unfortunately. I love that book. Spirit, can you see us now? Really? There was some movie we were talking about last night. I'm gonna look it up. I finally remembered the movie that I was talking about the other night regarding doppelgangers. Now, when I first saw the trailer for this movie, I thought it was about doppelgangers, but it's really not. I believe the movie's called Us. I think it ended up being more about like zombies or something like that. But yeah, I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Us, but the first time I saw the movie trailer, I was like, oh yeah, that's us here at this house. But then when I kind of felt tricked into watching it, thinking it was a movie about something that it wasn't about. But still, very kind of creepy movie. I recommend. mean, it's still about hauntings, but well, okay, so I guess, yeah, I guess kind of it is about doppelgangers, but you should definitely watch it. It's like they all turn into each other. It's kind of a horrifying movie. It's horrifying. It's been horrifying to live here, I'll be quite honest. I don't really know how we've gotten this far here, but I do feel much better about the energy in this home now compared to, say, maybe 5 years, maybe 1 year ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. All right, great. Thank you so much for your PayPal donation. I appreciate it. Okay. Okay, awesome. Get the power deck here too. Yeah, you know, I've seen full-bodied apparitions too. Something that I've been experiencing since I was a little girl is my yaya's husband. You know, what we would call here in America my grandpa. I've been seeing his ghost since I was a little girl. So I guess we would call him a great puppy. But so far, it's not as scary as it might seem. Hey Brian, how are you, dear? Okay, I'm gonna do a reading real quick for Khalib, and then I will get to your reading, Brian. So Spirit, Khalib was looking to connect with any spirits that might be connected to him. So I'm gonna just take the major arcana while we're sitting here, Khalib, and see if I can get any energy from the spirits that you want to connect with tonight. And if you also have any questions for the spirit box, feel free to ask as well, and I'll say them for you out loud if they don't answer them before they've read them in the text themselves. Okay, Khalib wants to, I'm calling for Khalib's most strongest and trusted spirit guides. Khalib wants to connect with any spirits connected to Khalib. Spirit box, if we could get an answer from any of the spirits that might be connected with Khalib. Do any of you have any negative intentions? Do any of you have any negative intentions? Can any of the spirits that are connected to Khalid show themselves? So the tower is saying that there is really no negative intentions. The tower is a no card, but what the spirits might be wanting you to know in the tower card is that you may be feeling like your foundation in your world is a little bit of a rumble, and it's as if they might feel you might feel that their intentions are bad for you, but it's kind of like they're trying to tell you something about that, trying to kind of light a fire under your ass to get you to, understand that, like, they know how you're feeling. They want to help you make it right. They want to make, kind of like a call of action. Don't be afraid to ask these spirits to help you. There's no negative intentions. This is a no card. So if there are any spirits that want to say anything to Khalid from the spirit box. Oh, this is what the cards are saying. What is it that... How is it that they can help you to not feel like maybe your voice is not heard, or maybe your foundation of trusting yourself might feel a bit unstable? Like, what can they do to help you? It's also as if, like, I don't know, it's like it's an angel with the calling of the horn. It's not just like some demon here. It's definitely something more highly evolved and positive than negative. Hey, Amelia, welcome back. Is he okay? He's rocking it. Welcome back, Liz. Sounds really scary, Amelia. Yeah, who's rocking, Spirit? The spirit box is rocking. I'm gonna get you a couple of power deck cards. I feel like these cards are somewhat reminiscent of what our spirit guides and spirits around us want to know. And look at the spirits are gonna probably just eat up the battery right now. It's kind of crazy. Metal. It just said metal. Like metal rain. Wait. Spirit, I'm calling for Khalil's most strongest and trusted spirit guides to connect him with, this is an interesting card, with some messages from his spirit guides, the spirits around him that he's asking to speak to him tonight. That's interesting. Definitely interesting. So your first card is intuition. I feel like Spirit's saying, you know, what is your intuition saying about these spirits around you, about your spirit guides? Take the time during this new moon, between this new moon and this full moon cycle that's about to happen, to think about the things you want to blossom during the spring in your life, and what it is that you want to die off and leave behind this winter. And let your intuition guide you. Let your intuition guide you into this forest of knowledge, into this depth of finding a way to clearly speak and understand your intuition regarding these things. There are a few animals on the deck of this, on the card in this deck. Let's see if I can get a better idea of what kind of animals they are. I'm going to go to bed here in a very short while too, so if anybody wants to get a free yes, no, or paid reading, go ahead and put your questions in a chat or make your donations. So there are, it looks like as if there's 2 dogs. Uh-oh. Let me turn that off since I am in the middle of a reading. Take a phone call. Sorry about that alarm. So there are two dogs here in the forest on this card. Not sure if you have pets or not, but I feel like Spirit's saying also, you know, you are going to find somebody in your life who matches you. See how they look a lot alike. And Spirit knows you are looking for someone special, so use that intuition to also guide you there as well. So number 23, intuition. West is going to be the direction of this particular card, and the color black. From the left side of your body comes your female energy, whether you are a man or a woman. Within the femaleness, this feminine consciousness lives your intuition. Intuition is the intelligence of your body-mind connection. Feel what it is that's true with your body and your mind, rather than just knowing what it is that's true with your mind. Intuition does not have the clouds of accumulated knowledge to distort your vision. Intuition simply sees what is the truth. Within intuition, you can feel the source of your being without reasoning it away and being filled with doubt. Doubt destroys your intuition. Your power always lies in the balance between mind and intuition. Maybe you've been feeling a bit confused about the difference between those things, or you have forgotten some things, or maybe the spirits around you feel you are forgetting yourselves, or they want to be remembered. Maybe there is something that they want you to remember about them. Did it just say Bob? I don't know where the other 2 cards went that I pulled. They were like here, and now they're not here. Maybe the intuition was the one was just the best. I don't know. Wisdom. you've come far with the wisdom you probably learned already in your everyday life, but if you are addicted to the process of becoming something, that is doubtful, that doesn't serve you, becoming a machine that creates that doubt again and again, like, you will start to lose the wisdom of what you've learned in the past. You might not find or seek out new wisdom being stuck in that snowy path of resistance. So the card says, suddenly there is nothing left to become. You are filled with terror. Suddenly you are face to face with your own empty being. Find the sacred space, a sanctuary of pleasant stillness in your heart. To know that you are truly alone is the first step on the long journey of self-discovery. Very interesting. But you are already a part of everything, and you already live in all the lodges of the universe. This is wisdom. So, intuition and wisdom, you have a lot to learn about the spirits that are around you. If there's any of the spirits are around us now that are around Khalid, that have a message for Khalid, we have a few more minutes. Maybe you could tell Khalid your name or what you like to be called, so that Khalid can call on you for guidance. We see you in this card here. So you might find some interesting energy in this Wikipedia here, Khalid. Not all our spirit guides have to be hauntings, but most of them are. There are so many frequencies that we cannot see or experience as a human being, that animals can experience, that nature experiences. There are forces and things outside of us that we just can't perceive, so we don't perceive it. Oh my God. Did you see the kitty toy? My kitty toy just lit up by itself. There are things outside of these frequencies that we cannot perceive, that we cannot see. Yes, very good job touching the kitty toy. The REM pod's dead, so let us know you're here by touching the kitty toy, please, again, if you need to. There are things outside of you that you cannot see, that we cannot see, that we cannot perceive as human. Frequencies are pretty low compared to what is all around us. If we could see all the frequencies around us, we would probably crap ourselves. So what I'm saying is, I believe that we could see our spirit guides if maybe could see those frequencies, experience those frequencies the way we experience, the way we hear music. I'm not doing anything or touching anything, just so you guys know, I'm not doing anything to make the kitty toy go off. So Khalid, check out that Wikipedia. Think about what it said. It doesn't always have to be a scary thing. I don't think spirits want us to be scared of them, but like, I've had people ask me, like, how do you trust if it's a good or bad energy? Well, it's my intuition. So keep exercising that intuition. Well, that's very interesting. Well, that's very, very interesting, for sure. I like that. Thanks for letting me know that. That's really cool. Brian, are you still there? Okay, I'm going to start Brian's reading at 86. 8707. See if I can get this timestamp in here. Alright, cool. Oh, you're so welcome, Khalid. Keep me updated. I'd like to know more. Spirit, what does Spirit, what does Brian Oliver need to know about how Jeff is currently feeling about him after talking to him yesterday? Calling forth Brian's most strongest and most trusted spirit guides. What does he need to know? Brian, thank you, by the way, for your donation for a salad for Travis. Keeps going on. That's cool. Welcome back to the channel, honey. So this person might be feeling, has been feeling that whatever steps you guys are taking together in your journey with your friendship, make sure that you have all the dots and the T's crossed, the I's dotted, the T's crossed. Make sure everything is in order, because this person gets a little bit nervous and anxious. They're feeling a little bit nervous and anxious in this Tower card. Now they're ready to get things rolling, really, with the Star card and this Justice card, but they just want to make sure, like, anything and everything that has to do with legal stuff, it's all balanced out and taken care of. Anything that might have to do with the creative stuff, you know, can just kind of flow, go with the flow and feel good and feel right. Or just, you know, everything just kind of flow naturally in the Star card. Because they do have some anxiety. They don't want things to break up. They want things to be put in order. But they might be feeling a little bit like they're not kind of, you know, they don't want to fall into like a little bit of a trap where they feel on their own with it. Like, they want to put things in order. They just might not be sure where to start. They do feel guidance. They do feel guidance, though. Like, they don't feel so alone in the Sun card with whatever it is you guys talked about yesterday. Despite the anxiety they're having, they are ready to take like a leap of faith into something better. There are treacherous mountains behind this Fool, okay, and stormy clouds, but you know, despite how they've got this anxiety in this Tower card regarding the situation, you know, they know on the other side of that tower that there is a sun and joy to be had. They just need to find the courage to take that leap of faith. It's as if they have found that courage to take that leap of faith. In some way or somehow, Brian, you maybe have made them feel like a little bit more comfortable to take a leap of faith in maybe a lot of things in their life that maybe they didn't realize that they could at one time. I'm not really picking up anything too negative Let me get you pull you an advice card here. Transformation. So this is a time for transformation for you, Brian. You know, we're getting ready to go into a new season with spring. We're already past midwinter. This card says to you, the power of your intent leads you around the sacred wheel of endeavor. Begin today with trust and innocence in the early hours. Imagine a quiet pond and see the reflection of your true self. See the reflection of your true self. At noon, take a moment to close your eyes and dream. Imagine the transformation that this day offers you. Through your ability to love, seek, and strengthen and find wisdom to bring this transformation into action and into the words you speak. At night, give thanks for the illumination you have found. Know that the form of your intent leads you to the power of transformation. I really feel like whatever it is that's happening in your connection, in your life, not just with them, but just with everything, that's kind of like a little card for you, Brian, instead of just like, what's this person feeling? But this card kind of feels like I had to say it, tell it, give it to you, because it ties in with that person's feelings. There's a whole lot in that card where, you know, it's not just transformational for others, but you as well. So, you know, what do you want the next scene to be? You will find, you know, the ability to love and succeed through that love. Love does really conquer all. So what do you want the next scene to be? You know, attention goes where attention flows. So keep me updated. I'm here for you. Does anybody else want to get a reading, or are we done for the night? I'll be right back. Oh, you're so welcome, Brian. I've been talking nonstop for 93 minutes, so I'm gonna just take a little break. If anybody has a free yes/no question, just put it in chat. If you want to get a paid reading, please do so now, as I am going to be turning the live off and I'm going to bed soon. Be right back. It won't take long. You just heard your name. I've heard your name on the spirit box before too, Khalid. Yeah, what's your yes or no? Alright, I guess my yes or no went off screen. Will it be going to Louder Than Life Music Festival? I think we asked this before. Let's see if the energy has changed at all with that before I go for the night. I mean, ultimately the decision will be up to you. But will Middle Rain go to Louder Than Life this year, Spirit? Wasn't it crazy how the kitty toy was going off? So, yes, it is saying that you will go to the festival this year, Middle Rain. So, yes, this is a bright period in your life. So yes, this is a bright period in your life filled with warmth and joy. Still, the choice between duty and emotions alter your plans by warping your view of a situation. This is the right moment for realizing your true self and overcoming all shortcomings. Achieve inner harmony or else. And that's interesting. I think I want to do the collective message tonight with the power deck. Oh yeah, here's the other two cards, Khalib. I don't know if you're still there, but so Spirit's saying, use those skills that you have and that vision, to overcome the things that don't make sense to you through that inner wisdom and intuition. Expressing your highest nature through your work is sometimes easiest when work is not exactly as you wish it to be. There are hidden gifts within friction. Therein lies the secret way to a graceful life. You are not what you do. Your work is a higher mirror, providing a reflection from which to learn in your evolutionary process. A Zen garden expresses the essence of life in highly perfected skills. Come to the inner truth that produces true skill. It's a very beautiful Zen garden for sure. I want to make another Zen garden. And then of course vision. This vision card is interesting with the Hindu goddess and the city of lights, and then the beautiful new moon. At times you will have less vision, and because of that dimness, you will become unbalanced in your seeing. You will see everything, every stone, every machine, every tree as being dead rather than alive. As your vision grows, sit still within the city. Begin to see that the stones and the plants and the machines are alive. Even the dead trees have passed through the gateway in the west. Their spirits carry the dreaming shield, or the configurations of the experiences of your life. Begin to see the life within every object. Begin to see the sacredness in all things and their energy, their colors, their luminous forms, their shadow beings. Then you will become strong. See power all around you. It is you. When you do, you will have true vision. So I'm going to do the free collective message. I don't know where Ari is. I was going to do her free yes/no, so let me just make sure I haven't missed it. I don't see her here. All right, I'm going to do the free collective message, and then I'm going to get on down the road, because I need to go to bed. Oh, you are there, Ari. What is your question, sweetheart? What's your yes or no before I close the spirit portal tonight and do the free collective message? Oh, you posted it? I guess it didn't come on the screen, or I missed it, or it went off screen. Yeah, I don't see it, Ari. I don't know why I don't see it. I just see you saying, hey, Metal. I'll ask a yes or no at that point. Thanks so much for coming by, Jay Nelson. It was nice to meet you. Hope to see you again. I know. Why does that happen, Sugar? What do you want to know? What do you want to know, sweetheart? No, it's not showing up now. Let me switch between the chats. It's not even showing up on the iPad. So weird. Are you like saying a bad word or something? Yeah, it's just not coming up. Maybe if I refresh the chat on the laptop. Oh, no, it's in a commercial, but that won't matter at all. That's so weird. That's a really good question. I hate that it's not letting Ari put her question in the chat. That really concerns me. Maybe if you do your question like with the first letter of each word, and I'll figure it out. But Spirit knows what your question is, so forget it. Let's just go ahead and get you into your question and see what you need to know about your situation. How about that? Would that be okay? Hi, Spirit. Hold on, I'm just refreshing the chat. Bless you. Bless you. Spirit, is there any blockages regarding Khalid? Are there any blockages holding back Khalid? Spirit says yes. If you ask me, just thinking that there's a blockage will hold you back, dear. The key to success is provided by happy coincidence. This inevitably unfolds incidents in a favorable direction for you. This proves fantastically unpredictable for you, but improves your situation in ways you never dreamed. Okay, that's a wonderful question, Ari. Let's go ahead and see what you need to know about that, sweetheart. Then I'm going to do the free collective message, and then we're all going to go home and watch Johnny Carson and go to bed, go good night. Finally, what's up with you, dude? Spirit, I'm calling for the Ari's most strongest and trusted spirit guide. So yes, they will be a fire sign just like you. Let's see what your card says, sweetheart. So Ari, yes, get ready for a series of amazing coincidences. They come from nowhere, but the result is what makes your life so sensationally rich and rare. Your social vibration attracts special events. They always have. So they come out of nowhere, whoever this person is. So let's see what your how and when says, Ari. Hey, Richard Tripp. Of course, mind over matter. So you want your ankle to heal. Go back to a time when your anchor. Pardon me, I'm sleepy. I just need a nap. So Richard, go back to a time when your ankle felt better. What were you experiencing? How was it? What ankle being in pain? I don't know what you're talking about. Didn't you just tell me that it was feeling better yesterday? Mind over matter with this healing thing, okay, Richard? I'll split the deck for you in just a moment. But what you need to know, Ari, is from now to 2 to 6 months, a brilliant idea out of the clear blue sky revolves the situation. As usual, this releases a flood of amazing experiences. You will be gifted with an unparalleled sense of universal support. It's how brilliant ideas seem to come from nowhere in the first place. So don't forget to light the live, y'all. Spirit, what does Richard Tripp need to know about healing tonight? Will they heal? Spirit says yes, you will heal, Richard. The hurdy-gurdy of happy accidents spin circumstances in your favor. You possess complete control over the situation, just like I told you before I pulled the card. You really do. Okay, the mind is such a terrible thing to waste, so mind over matter. You possess complete control over the situation, encouraging you to move energetically and purposefully toward bold dreams and ambitious desires. The sky is the limit. Oh, yeah? Yeah, I had an engine in my lap a couple of years ago. It died, I came back. I am still recovering. But I'm doing so much better. A lot of it has been mind over matter, definitely. Good night, Frank and Daddy. I love you. Spirit, I'm calling forth our strongest and most trusted spirit guides as a collective message for everyone here. Maybe came here tonight, got a reading, didn't get a reading, maybe found us. Whoa, that was creepy. Like the iPad moved by itself, you guys. Okay. Spirit, what do we need to know tonight as a collective message from this power deck? What message can you give us tonight about what we need to know about tonight and the not too distant future regarding tomorrow? Okay, alright. Oh, I just love this card. I want to like go build this somewhere. in a virtual world and stand there and daydream. Such a daydreamy card too. Like the card makes me feel like, you know, that time in your life when like everything that is a new beginning that you have been waiting for is just, you know, a few steps away. You know, you walk into this whole new world through this gate, through this portal. And the card is all about commitment. I feel like the card is also telling us to stay committed to our path. You know, sometimes you might have to, you know, leave that path of least resistance, you know, to get back on that yellow brick road that you always were meant to be on, instead of staying on that yellow brick road of piss. Making a commitment to yourself to dedicate your time to what it will take that day to go from the state of mind you maybe don't want to be in to the state of mind about something you do want to be into. Making that commitment to better your health, your wealth, your mental wealth, your, you know, because you don't have your wealth without your mental health and without your physical health. Yes, follow that yellow brick road. You know, sometimes you might have to go off that path of least resistance, but make a commitment to yourself to keep going forward. Don't be looking at the past. You don't see this person in the card looking back. They're looking at their future. They're looking at their world. They're realizing that they have and can be and have and do what they want. As long as they make the commitment to the actions and the dedication of what they feel aligns with them spiritually, physically, mentally. So commitment, card number 3, the number here is the important number here is going to be 3. 3 is a magic number. The direction is south and the color is red. The card says, you need commitment to focus on your target. Take aim, pull back the bow, and then shoot your arrow. Even though you know you will hit the bullseye with every shot. This is the duality of enlightenment. To hit the bullseye requires total commitment of your spiritual and physical being. But it also requires total commitment to letting go. So that means letting go of what doesn't serve you. To simply walking down the path and through the gateway that leads you to your true destiny. This is about your true destiny. Making a commitment to what you feel like is your true destiny. The process of it is a process of gathering. You gather your emotions. You know, you gather your mental strength. You gather your abilities to make that commitment, to give you the endurance to commit to those things that serve you. It's the next step after defining your act of power, materializing your dreams, and begin to living with them. So build that magnificent dream lodge within you and do so with total commitment. As within, so without. You know, what you expect, it will show up. What you think about, you will bring about. What you embody, you will be. What you fear, you will experience. So what do you want the next scene to be? So keep me updated. I'm here for y'all. I'll be back tomorrow. Be good to yourself with your thoughts. Good night. Kalanita.